Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thomas. This is Nose to Human, and welcome back to Barbarian Invasion's Rebel campaign. You join me outside Constantinople, soon to be Tomstantinople, of course. And yeah, well, this is one of our major objectives for this campaign, so we are nearly there. I think we're going to catch them out next turn, unless someone appears, and it doesn't look like anyone's prodding on in this direction. Doesn't look like it at all. Assuming no one appears next turn, we will be able to take the capital of the Eastern Empire. Oh, yes, indeedy. And, oh, an army over here. Didn't realise these guys are here. I probably did last episode, but I've forgotten since. Mediolanum. Now, I can't help notice. We know there's a force here which are going to smash through. We know there's a force there. But what we could do is send our troops from Mediolanum over here. Go and send them onto the bridge. Now that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be very nice indeed. We could send them there. Maybe we'll send this warlord back just to stand in the city. But we can send them over to the bridge and it might bait them in. I reckon we can win that. We're on a bridge. We've got the arrows. We've got some warlords. Now even if they do obviously smash through these lads, very likely, I don't think they can get to Mediolanum that turn. And anyway, we'll soon be swinging down that main force from Vicus Alemanni. Now, I think I might have miscommented before on the Alemanni. Now, the Alemanni don't hoard, but the Franks do. So I don't need to worry about this hoarding and about killing the generals. That isn't a problem I need to worry about. What I do need to worry about is the Franks hoarding because they can hoard, but the Alemanni cannot. So just worth bearing that in mind. I could actually go in here any time and I probably wouldn't lose very much at all. They're down to 3 turns. Look, honestly, they're completely destroyed. I just don't want to die from the plague, so we're just holding off for the moment because of plague. So we'll see where that goes. It might be if he dies and they take that they'll flip over to me anyway. We'll see. We shall see. There's not a lot left to do this turn, however. So I'm just going to have a last look around. Oh yes, we probably want to have a little hunt at this ship. 3 units. Yeah, let's go and deal with this lad. Clear victory. And they have gone up in that direction. We'll keep the small force there. And we'll send these lads over in this direction. Now. I also think we should be sending a force over here towards Britain, don't you? I think we do. So I think we want to be sending a small force over. By small I mean, let's just send the whole lot, shall we? Apart from these lads. So we'll send them over to the bridge there. And we'll send this boat over here. I think this doesn't look suspicious at all. Oh dear, but we can stand on the bridge of Londinium, which is a lovely spot to stand on. Well, on the crossing anyway. If they want to attack us, then they cause their own problems. So we'll go and do that. I think that's a sensible idea. I'm not sure there are any more ships over here, are there? Where are those Romans gone? That's the Celtic fleets. Hopefully I can win that. Clear victory again. More Ooh, with an army on. Clear defeat that time. Shame. Shame indeed. But there we are. Not a lot we can do about that. Oh well, that's a bit of an annoyance, but not the end of the world. We'll keep an eye on that fleet. We should be able to kill them, but we don't want them coming over towards our forces. And yes, obviously I'll have just done the Romano-Britain guide video, and we might be able to trigger that. I don't know. When I did that on the video, I just sent a force over with all the mercenaries in the world. There was actually a large force here, so, or I think it was near Ibericum, so that did give me a slight nod forwards because I did use this save file to show the Romano-British appearing. So I do know there is a sizable army, but if we're on the bridge here, we should be okay. We will see anyway. I think it's worth a little poke. It'll be a bit of fun. I want everything to start coming together in the next few episodes. We're going to try and bait the Romans over here. And you're just some peasants. That's fine. Maybe you can head back to the... Actually, no. Best keep you there. Actually, you're quite a good scout. Interesting. As we went and just walked into Damarfa here, we're getting ourselves a load of retinue, which is good fun. Just a quick auto-resolve because I didn't think this was a particularly interesting one for us. But actually, very nice. Very nice. He's gained himself a few little bits of retinue. Best try and keep him alive in that case. And with some more people coming, I don't know. We'll have to see if he holds. But anyway, it is at this point then time to end our turn. So we have ourselves a rebel over near Antioch. Hopefully he can get in. Just gives us a bit of insight. Maybe cause some rebellions. Why not? It's always good fun. We have surprisingly good vision around the map now, but probably because we are the rebels and do have units popping up all over the place. Random rebel general over here. That's a shame, but honestly, the Berbers, it's not really worth it over here. Not really worth it at all. But we did see some Berber forces over near Tripoli, so they might well... Yeah, well, they're going to die. No, no kills. That's a shame. There's a big force... Oh, they've fled into Ravenna. That's not what we wanted to see. Well, if they attacked us, would we... Could we just sneak around to Rome? If we walk towards Rome, would they do anything to stop us? I feel like we should really be on a bridge if we're going to face them, though. Fine, we'll fall back for now. We'll wait for the army from the Vicus Alemanni to come. A new homeland for the Huns. Sarmatia lands. Okay. Where are they? Here. Ah, yes, Sarmatia. There we go. Okay, so they're there. They took that off the Goths. Loyalist revolt. Would you believe it? A loyalist revolt in Campus Solani. He would have thunk it. He would have thunk it indeed. Right. Well, obviously, actually, that's what happened to our force before, isn't it? Go stand on the bridge. I don't really mind what you do. Right, these lads, what I really would like them to do, maybe just send our boat over here. They can ship them out. Well, the next force anyway. They can ship the next force out because, honestly, we might as well start just gathering them randomly and then just attack from, attack from up north. If we can loot those troops around, that'd be perfect. I do love this little bit here. Campus Alana, it just endlessly flips over. It actually is completely, yeah, it's completely Zoroastrian nowadays, by the way. There's no reason for it to be flipping endlessly, but there we are. Let's destroy their barracks. Let's destroy the Zoroastrian shrine. And destroy the trader. We'll just keep wasting their money. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is lovely. Right, you get into the city there. This gives us some forces, I suppose. You head over here. That's fine. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much what happens to you. Now, Constantinople, that is going to be a big pile of fun. And I do notice no one has come to stop us, which is a big shame for them, isn't it? A big shame indeed. Sticking to the next town. Unfortunately, it was 100%, so we haven't really gained anything. But at least we know what's going on a little bit. Plenty of troops around here. But honestly, this is a bit of a closed-off area of our campaign nowadays. I'm trying to send this boat around just to die, but it's not happening. This fleet, honestly, to be fair, actually, when the Constantinople fleet comes round, actually, that could be very useful because we do kind of need. Yeah, we could do some extra troops. Bit of infantry, in fairness, is very much needed. So yeah, let's drop them off there. And we'll very soon be heading in to go and smash Constantinople. That would be marvellous. Yes, it does. Certainly looks like a siege is going on over here. And it is under attack. Could be the Romans, could be the Berbers. Looked like the Berbers were closer, but you never know. You never know indeed. And Burdigala over here. Now, we did have a decent bit of vision over here before. Why can we see so well over here? Do we have a spy? We do have a spy. I was going to say, bit of a strange bit of vision. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they sent that only force they had, didn't they, over in that direction. So, as long as they're looking weak over here, I'll say he has a force. Just a bit stretched in this area, aren't I? Could I sneak down to Taraco? I think I could. I think I could indeed. We're fucking over as nothing. Let's hug the coast. And I still didn't see anything. There's no army outside. Let's go down to there. Let's go down there, shall we? And we'll just leave... God, should we even leave anything behind? let's just leave one of the Federati behind, just to hold it. But honestly, that'll be fine. Let's go for Tarraco. Go and smash that up. We tried once, we'll go again. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Okay, we are going to chunk down the Romans, even if we're just going to have to outmaneuver them a little bit. But we're going to do the job, damn it. Now, Rome, 55%. Don't die, he didn't die. Good. Trait increase, sneaky. He's got his sneakers for sneaking. And there's not really a lot to see right now, but it is huge, 30,000. Obviously, real life is much more near a million, at least in its heyday anyway. Are there going to be any reinforcements down this way? That's what I want to know. I don't think so. We did have a force down here just a few turns ago, but there was something, but not a huge amount. Now, you sir intrigue me. Can you make it to the next bridge without the Huns attacking you? I doubt it. Now, actually, those peasants, go send them back to the bridge, actually, because that's a good position as well, because no one can be bothered to go and attack them. Now, if we just move ahead with these lads, let's just move them all together. We can use them as a little bit of a scouting force, can't we? Yes, we can, because I want to know where that army is. Let's just say attack so we can track it. Now, as for the forces in this direction, Thessalonica has a pretty... Well, they're obviously damaged because it's not quite that big, or it's a lot of cavalry. But suddenly they haven't mobilised, which is interesting. So we'll just keep an eye on the border, but in general, we can... yeah, we can't see anyone coming, which is pretty darn encouraging, all things considered. These guys are quite useful infantry, so we might as well send them round. And Constantinople, should we siege it out any longer? It's not really worth it, is it? We've got so many archers, we'll just drown them. Yeah, we'll drown them, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Right, let's just check we haven't got any last bits of work to do before we end our turn. A bit worried about the Franks just building up their force again after that big battle. I really need to some extent, I need to really pounce on my advantage here, but I'm not sure it's too forthcoming because I've run out of money. Run out of money. Well, we could just... Well, we can't siege them out because then they'll just hoard and that creates problems. Well, we can keep them kind of pinned in that area for now. Maybe if the Franks are just in their capital and not doing anything else, maybe that's fine. Maybe that's just fine. They have 3 turns to surrender. They have 2 turns to surrender. Are there any family members that... Yes, there are. There are lots and lots of family members over there. They have a much tougher job than I do. The Lombardy capital here is looking strong, but... yeah, I'm not really fancying going into those with my lads. We've got experience, but I don't really want to do that. So we'll just leave it for now. We'll let that plod along. I think this front, we've got a bit of a standoff, and I don't mind. I don't mind that for now. Realistically, what I want to do is try and finish off these Romans and focus on them for now. So we'll use these forces, this one and this one, to kind of hold position. And we'll wait for our moment, I think. Now, what it is the moment for is Constantinople. Constantinople, one of our big major targets of this campaign. Destroy the Western Romans, take them over, and really just take this western part. Take Greece and things, really. Take this part, the European part of the Eastern Empire. We can leave them to their own devices, but we want to go and take over Rome, essentially. So, we have 1 ram, 3 siege towers, loads of stone walls. Let's assault. Let's remind ourselves, nothing too interesting. Do I want them to be controlled by the AI? No, not really. Basically, the plan is sacrifice a unit to open the gates or get in somehow and then just drown them in arrows. Let's head in and let's take Constantinople from Captain Olympius.
Let us offer prayers to the gods for victory, and then let us arm ourselves to the teeth, just in case the gods aren't listening. So, let your battle cry be, victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
These men from Campus Alani sound strangely Roman, but we'll ignore that little fact and we'll head in. So, let's have a look at Constantinople, as we should now be calling it. Interesting, yes. So I love this huge swimming pool of an aqueduct. It's just marvellous what the city plumbing even at this point. But there we are. We have plenty of water supply for the siege. Look at this, a huge swimming tub. Marvellous. Yeah, so we can just head straight up here, can't we? Then we've got ourselves an arch. But to be honest, I don't think there's going to be a lot of tactics involved in this battle. It's just going to be send the ram to burn down, and everyone else, I don't know. We just send these to other towers really, and we'll just see which one we get into. It's kind of the way that we're going to do this. Indeed it is, indeed it is. So this is quite a good position over here. Let's get ourselves around there to go and get in that place. And we, I suppose, need to have one a bit more in this corner. Gosh. Oh, well, you know what? Yes, we'll put one here. You can go there and then we'll run around to the tower. That'll be fine. That'll be just fine. Right, and finally then, we need one more. One more over on this side of the world. Can we take this tower? Thank you very much. And I suppose we'll do that. That's fine. Ignore the fact that it's about to topple over. Everything is absolutely a-okay. And we'll just send a bunch of horse archers behind each tower just as a kind of a group. But honestly speaking, this should not be a big climactic battle really. This is just a matter of, well, yeah, we're going to sweep through after this. It's going to be marvellous. Just ruddy marvellous. Few javelins coming in at us, but apart from that, we are just shooting them with our arrows. You lads go on to run away. It's fine, lads. You run back along there. We'll send in a few more reinforcements. These guys probably won't be too happy for very long. These guys... just charge into them. It'll be fine, lads. Woohoo! At least stops them shooting at us. And there's some reinforcements coming from the rear there. Marvellous. Seems like they are melting. Melting! Beautiful. Melting Romans. Just what you need. Well, these guys are shaken. A few mine routing. They're now going to have to return to the plaza. Which won't go very well for them. Level we've got a little double victory there. Perfect for our allied forces. They're shaken. Somehow they're still fighting, God knows how. And there we are. The last three Romans of Constantinople are going down. Fighting quite bravely, I would say. And there we are. No. Chop them all down. Chop them down, lads. It's fine. We'll just shoot them all. Shoot them all! Alright, we might well just kill them in a moment. You know what? All missiles, just stop. All missiles, just stop. We'll just kill them. Chop them down, lads. Chop them down. I did say stop, but okay, we're still shooting us. Still shooting ourselves. It's fine. There we are. There's the general. Pummeled by horses. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Oh, big flag. We'll be getting rid of that one soon. And is that victory? Still got the general. There we go. He's going down now. Well, I said I would just swarm them. We lost quite a few archers trying to take the walls simply because, you know, they just... I don't know. All the towers burnt down, basically. But it's fine. We had one tower. One tower's enough. Kills. We killed a few more. Constantinople is ours. After the war's over, make alliances. Well, we can't do that. So we will just wage yet more war. Should we exterminate? Should we just spread the population out for monies and monies? No, let's just kill everyone. Let's just burn them to the ground. Hear the screams, ladies and gentlemen. Hear the screams. That is screams of joy, for anarchy has now taken hold of Constantinople. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay. Well, this army is getting ready to move straight on. We'll do a little bit of merging, but honestly, these lads are pretty much all completely fine. A few people shot by our own at the end. We'll ignore that. That didn't really happen. It's all fine. See, there are 5 lads left. They're all completely good. Now, these lads... Yeah, you see, we'll just leave that 2. and that 5 here. That'll be fine. I say that, we probably need a decent force to deal with Thessalonica, but I'm not going to worry about that straight away. Oh, there's some more troops here. Warlord in there. You're completely full as well, are you? Oh. Well, maybe we don't need to send everyone. I don't know. Well, we'll send the infantry over there. Basically, though, we're going to go and smash back Ephesus again. And we'll go and take Athens and we'll swing back up to Thessalonica and hopefully wipe them out. Actually, we also need to come and take Crete, don't we? Crete is definitely one of ours. Marvellous. Marvellous. There we are. Now, this beautiful, beautiful city, this lovely Christian basilica. We'll keep them. We'll keep them. It's fine, but we will be taxing you quite highly, by the way, lads. So there we go. Right, Constantinople is ours. It is a little bit of a random blob in the middle. Well, it literally is just a random rebel settlement now in the middle of nowhere. But we have good vision. Lots and lots of watchtowers, which is just what I like. And I'm going to have a look around the map and see if there's anything else to do. We have a few naval conflicts to take care of, such as the Romans over here, who seem to have fled once again, which is quite annoying. And the Gauls over here, who we need to go and surround a little bit more. Clear victory. They're back up in the north there. One more victory will sink them. Unfortunately, that one probably isn't going to win. So, let's send those guys. Well, we'll send them all north. I'm not worried about the Romans that much. Bit of a shame, but we'll have to do that. This is a weak fleet, isn't it? But yes, of course, we need to send troops over to the Roman land. See, they've got some units there, but not as much as I thought they might have. There we are. Onto the bridge. And there we go. We'll do what all Londoners should be doing, which is fleeing north of the river. Marvellous. Marvellous. That anyone who's ever lived in London will know there's a very much north-south of the river divide. Taxi drivers don't go south of the river. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, south is actually alright. It's alright. Okay, let's... now let's end our turn. I think we're ready. And Vickers Van Dali is going to be lost to the Burgundy. I don't mind, they can have that. Mountain men outside Alexandria. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, they're wandering back. Our peasants have ambushed them, which was stupid. They've run into Mediolanum. They've not done anything. So we can just take Londinium. Oh. Well, that works for me, I suppose, but do I want to... Let's just use the whole fleet. Ah, we can't actually quite get there. Well, whatever. We sunk them. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll send these ships back down south and we'll deal with the Romans momentarily. Campus Alani has been occupied once again. Tamartha's been besieged. Oh, I forgot to take him out. Oh no, and there's clipping up. Well, it was nice having your retinue when it lasted, chap. It was nice while it lasted. New homeland for the Sarmatians, which is Tribisquadi. Is that... Ah, they have indeed knocked out the Alemanni there. Which means it's just one turn until we go and kill off the Alemanni full stop. Interesting, that'll be faction destroyed. Well, the Sarmate looks like they've absolutely destroyed themselves. I mean, there's a few horde units left. They're very battered banners, aren't they? I know some of the population would have gone into the settlement population, but seriously, that's a little bit mad. If they were sensible, they go take Constantinople while they're at it. But yeah, no one seems to want it. I'm not even sure I want it. Oh well, it's fine. It is as, and it is as for the moment anyway. Alemanni is no longer plagued, importantly. It is no longer plagued, and that is what we need to know. Right, Londinium is now free for us to go into, and we still don't seem to have any response from the Romans, which is of interest. Don't really know what's in these settlements. There's one there. I did on a boat here before, one there. There might be more, but... Okay, well, we'll dump them there and we'll pick them up next time. And I don't know, maybe we should... Let's just make one army, shall we? Let's send one army over there, because we want to leave a force in Constantinople. So let's give ourselves... See, we could do with that infantry, really, but they're going to stay in Constantinople. Let's leave... Yeah, let's do that. That's fine, and then we'll have the rest as Alani Horse Archers. Actually, should we send some of the better ones? Send some of the better ones. Send those along. And, you know, we'll just fill up the ranks. All is fine. And that's pretty much is it with those Horse Archers. Marvellous. Get in the boats, lads. Go and blockade their port. They probably know what's coming for them now, but that's fine. We do have a spy over here. Assassinate spy. 7% chance. Let's just go have a little look. Ankara, which was ours once. 100% chance. We'll just head in there, have a little look-see. They don't have population there, and that is the only settlement for that region, so looks like they are struggling. Looks like they are struggling indeed. Right, more boats over here, which is good. Building up our forces in this region. Now, this force here, I would like to send you down to Athens or down to Crete. That's kind of the plan. But what I don't want to do is get caught out. So we'll send them down a little bit. Send them there for now. Now Constantinople is fine for the meantime, but we will have to keep an eye on how that one is developing. Now over here, Cyrene is just completely fine. We'll send these two boats as well. I don't know where their ships have gone, but at the moment there aren't any over there. For some reason we have random vision of this area of the world. There seems to be one bloke in the desert who's giving us information, which is just lovely of him. We know there's some grain there. And what else then? What else? These lads over here continuing to tell me this army hasn't moved either. No movements from them whatsoever, which is... Yes, again, just slightly bizarre. Why do you have 78 men? What are you? You're a herdsman. That is just useless, isn't it, sir? Well, that's all right, I guess. Well, you can come down here. A general will be good anyway, even if you're not a proper general in battle. You can gain some retinue and hire mercenaries if you have money again. Yeah, why not? That'd be marvellous. Okay, right, so things are coming together. Things are coming together. This looks quite strong. And, you know, we can send these lads... If we can spare a boat, we'll send these lads as reinforcements for Constantinople. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we indeed? And let's send most of these lads. These are quite battered, aren't they? What happened to you? I think they actually were attacked by the Sassanids. At least once, anyway. Oh, poor lads. Okay, well... Okay, we will leave those 7 behind. You can just guard that land, that'll be fine. So you come down here, join up with those lads, and we'll try and swing down past the Roxolani. I've decided we're going to spare the Roxolani. Too much effort to smash them, they're not really worth it. It is absolutely a-okay, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so I think where we want to leave things for today is Tarraco. Now, yes, the green arrow is just showing besieging. All the ladders in the world would be marvellous. Should we just get ourselves one tower? One tower. Let's do that. Boat, you just put them under siege. Actually, no, don't do that. Let's don't worry about the blockade. Let's just check our backs are safe. That would be the main thing to do, actually. Now, it does appear that we are fairly safe. I want to sneak up here for a moment. Alright, fine. We'll keep an eye on this lad, see where he goes. He's not particularly good by the looks of it, but there are some Catholic priests, which is just marvellous. I don't really know what they're going to be up to. And elsewhere, everything kind of looks the same as it was. Strangely big vision as the rebels. Right, well, we're just going to head in, because for some reason, they're not going to defend Londinium. In fact, with 81 men, I could just go and auto-resolve this. But we're going to head in, because I was going to have a little look at Londinium. Give us a little taster anyway. I think it's the right thing to do because it's, I don't know, it feels like a pivotal moment, doesn't it? That we are really taking over the Roman lands. Let's head in. Londinium! Here we are. I don't know, where's the river? Oh, okay, yeah. We want to stay well clear of over there. Oh, look. Oh, look, we can follow the Thames. We can follow the Thames out of the estuary. I live down in Essex on the estuary. I'm kind of over here somewhere where it turns into the sea. Yay! There's Essex. Right. There we go. Let's head in then. I'm actually originally from Essex. You can probably tell I'm far too well spoken to be from this place. Well, no, I don't take that back. I don't take that back. Yeah. Trying to teach children in Essex is interesting. Oh dear, there's very many letters getting missed out all the time. It is quite offensive. But there we are. They're not that bad. They're a decent bunch of kids, really. Right, let's knock down these gates and let's get into here. Londinium awaits, ladies and gentlemen. This is really the most relaxed invasion ever. We're actually going on a sightseeing tour of London here. You see Nelson's Column over here. Marvellous in Trafalgar Square. That's just beautiful. There we are. Not looking quite as I remember him, but there we are. Looking beautiful over there. Great little statue, that one. And there we are. Yes, we head ourselves towards the Wellington Arch. Marvellous. We're going to muster our troops at the Wellington Arch, which will be magnificent. You can see here future victories against the French. Marvellous. That's just what any good old Romano-British sort of rebel anarchy person would ever want. How marvellous. Oh yes, and the British Museum over here. We'll call it the Great Temple of Mithras, but it's really the British Museum right there. Just lovely. Ah, most people hate the British. Well, no. Let's get that correct. The British Museum is amazing. It's full of so many brilliant things. Many things that may or may not have been taken in legitimate or illegitimate means. However, as I speed it up, a lot of people, as somebody who studied Asian history myself, I know basically anyone who works in museums that isn't the British Museum, they hate the British Museum because it kind of thinks it's better than everyone else. Albeit it is pretty darn good, it's fair to say. I think what we're basically going to do, though, as we get ourselves over here, I really think pride of place. I think that's fair enough for us. We're going to go bring our archers forward. And to be honest, I think our chap here, Blankius, the rebel pirate, is going to head in. And I think that'll be grand. Marvellous. And into the plaza. The plaza itself, Charing Cross, the centre of London, and I don't remember it being this quiet. There's only 80 lads here, but we're going to go smash them. We're going to smash them up. Oh look, they want to come meet Blankius, the pirate. Marvellous. Let's just charge into them then. We'll get the archers to run, but you might as well run at them. Let's get a good charge in. Smash them! Woohoo! The Queen is watching from Buckingham Palace. Better get a charge in and let's have them shot down. I mean, obviously they don't seem to charge whenever you go onto the plaza, which I always find quite annoying. Let's plod over here. Oh, I just sent everyone over here, but there we are. We will send the general around the back of them. That will just be brilliant. Thank you very much, lads. This time we can actually get charging. They're actually charging us down. Woohoo! Smashy, smashy. And there we go. Smashy, smashy, slicey, slicey. Chop, 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 chop. It is a marvellous, marvellous, marvellous day here on the plaza. Right here, ready to take Londinium. And really, that's it, isn't it? They're all dead. And with that, oof! Ooh, and with that goes King Arthur's Revolution. No Romano-British will appear now. No, actually, we will get the Romano-British once to take a barricade. That'll be fun. I might leave that for a while. Not really ready to trigger that one, but here we are. Oh, look, some archers showed up. Well done, guys. We're here too. There we are, 1 kill. And I specifically sent the general there, to be honest, because I didn't really want anyone to die. Marvellous. There is Londinium. Let's go and slaughter them because they were not following the correct way. They were following the Roman way. We need the anarchic way. The anarchic ram way, damn it. We ram through all the towns and burn them to the ground. Actually, no, we haven't burned that to the ground because we kept the British Museum. We must keep all of the world's things safe. That's what we do. We're British, damn it. Right. Okie pokey. So, what have we got here? Actually, not a bad little town. We can get Foderati. I have a feeling from when I just did the Romano Britain video that actually Barbarian actually has some pretty good things as well. I think that's it might be slightly better. Oh well. I'm going to go and send most of the army on the bridge. Or at least... Yeah. Let's go and send most of them on the bridge and just see if they want to fight. They're welcome to come and attack us. But there we go. Londinium has fallen. And we have Tarraco under siege. Moreover to that, Vickers Alamani even is about to fall. That's looking marvellous. We have taken Damarfa again, but that will soon go as ever. Let's just forget about Africa. It's not going well. This is still Rebel, Western Rebel rather than me Rebel, or indeed not Berber yet. The Celts are now pinned. I don't have any boats left, so that's looking good. But I have now got some men on the island, so they might well come and try and take Londinium. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen, who knows? But most importantly today, Constantinople has become part of the anarchy, and we are sending more troops, obviously from our stronghold of Campus Alani, and obviously the true heroes of this campaign, the men of Campus Alani. Yes, Constantinople is ours, and we look to hold it right now. I think the Eastern Romans know what's up. I think they are just leaving us at this point. They're just letting us get on with it, and I think between our main force over here coming to smash Ephesus, and indeed, is it Cadonia still? It is indeed Cadonia. And this force over here, which is going to go take... Well, we might as well get Thessalonica while we got this force here. And then swing down to Athens. I think we're going to be able to tie this up pretty darn soon. So, in the next episode, we'll be looking to see how much more of Greece we can go and smash up. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave you. I'm Thomas the Nerd, it's the Human, and this has been Barbarian Invasion's Rebel Campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye. Death and violence will come to you. This is a beautiful, beautiful town, by the way, guys. Let's go and smash it up. Dum tum ti 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 ti. How did you die? What is happening to my men? Steve! He was the one man who tried!